During the making of Sixth Sense, Knight told me about an idea that he had, but he couldn't tell me anything about it. I said, okay, I'll do it. Just let me know when I can see it. I guess about a year, almost a year and a half went by. And he showed it to me, and I said, oh, good, okay.
This is normally the first act of a movie, this whole movie. And I'm going to make an entire movie of the first act, the entire movie about a guy realizing he's a superhero.
So that's how it popped into my head, the idea.
After I've outlined it, I try to do 6 pages a day until the first draft is done. And that's how I start technically. And then I set little deadlines for myself, you know, second draft, third draft, fourth draft. It was started out a very traditional movie where the first act was him realizing his power, the second act is him fighting good and bad, and then the third act is fighting the ultimate villain. And just didn't respond to me. The second and third acts, I didn't connect with. I didn't connect with that person, and I connected a lot with somebody realizing something extraordinary about themselves.
This movie, by definition, is an origin story. It's the birth of a comic book hero. Unbreakable was pretty easy because we had a lot of the same people from The Sixth Sense who we wanted to bring back. We made a couple of changes because of people who weren't available. We had a different cinematographer, so the movie had a different visual style to it. We had a different editor, and I think that lent a different style to it.
We met, all of us as a group, about 4 times in the course of the 4.5 months for, 2-3 days at a time, and basically talked specifics of what was in the shot, what the image should do, what the desired effect was for sound and music and all the issues.
Knight definitely has a vision and a plan, but I think he is really good at getting the best out of everybody who works with him. And in order to get the best out of people, you want to be open to their ideas and welcome their ideas and take all the good ones and use them.
There's no black and white characters in the movie. That the good person, the hero, has flaws, and that the villain is very endearing and has wonderful qualities about him.
Knight wanted us to create a very literal world which was instantly recognizable, as if this incredible story could be happening right down the street. He wanted to create a sense of normalcy in David Dunn's house to act in counterpoint to the incredible nature of the story that's happening to him.
My character really needs to be as surprised by what's happening to him as the audience does.
I mean, here's a guy that's, never been sick, never been hurt.
It's grounded in real human beings who experience real emotions, who have real families, who have real problems that we can all kind of recognize.
It's kind of funny because you watch the movie, Bruce has got a scar. Where'd he get that?
These kind of ideas of villains and heroes are kind of from within normal people, and it comes out. The movie is very, very close to the storyboard, so, I mean, in a way, you can see the entire movie before we shoot it. I can walk you through the entire movie and tell you how it's going to feel.
It's very important to know as early as possible what the camera moves and the camera shots might be. If a crane or something very specific is involved, that helps us better design the set.
As an editor, storyboards are useful for me in terms of understanding the director's idea.